Alright, looks like we're alive now. So that's some good news. See a lot of people here. Definitely more than on my usual stream. Just start up the game right now. We'll skip the cutscenes if you don't mind. They're long. Loads are
The more things change,
less
the more they stay
long
the
than the
same.
cutscenes.
Boundary shift.
Countdown comes in 3, 2, 1. Start the timer.
Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101. Private Allen here is going to do a quick weapons
Alright,
demonstration
so this part can't be sped up because it's pretty much an auto-scroller, and it relies on this guy's speech.
It makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show 'em what I'm talking about.
No matter how quick I do things, won't matter much, because this guy still needs to finish his talk.
Deliberately down your sights from a stable stance. Private Allen, show our friends here how the Rangers take down a target. Crouch first, then aim down your sight at the target. That's all there is to it. You want your target to go down? You gotta aim down.
This course is some warm-up for the game. The game is 1.5 hours long, give or take.
Last but not least, you need to know how to toss a frag grenade. Toss the grenade down the range to take out several targets at once. Good. Note that frag
Never being able to always something left, either in front or somewhere in the back stages. Now we just listen for this guy. I think it's Arabic. Well, it would be logical to be Arabic because so we're in Afghanistan. Right, finally.
Thanks for the help, Private Allen.
I just need to get to the pit,
Shepard wants to see you run the
complete the pit, and
Alright,
that'll be level 1.
show me what you've learned so far.
We'll be strafe jumping a lot. I'll explain more when we get to the next level, because we'll have a huge weight on the next level.
Alright, try switching to your rifle. Good, now switch to your sidearm again. You see how fast that was? Remember, switching to your pistol's always faster than reloading.
Well, let's get ourselves an MP5 and M9, because SMGs and pistols are the lightest weapons in the game. Want to finish this thing quickly. We only need to take 18 frags here to complete the course. So no reason to kill them all. 20.9. Good, but I could do better. Note that the pit that is in Special Ops requires you to kill all of the targets, all 24, not just 18. Come on, stand up already. Right, so a little bit more about strafe jumping. It's a technique that originates from Quake bunny hopping, and well, Modern Warfare 2 and pretty much all of Call of Duty games before Ghosts are built on the same ID Tech 3 engine that is also used in Quake 3 Arena. But unlike in Quake, we don't have the Quake bunny hopping, we use strafe jumping. So what we do is just press W, sprint, press strafe somewhere and rotate the mouse so that we jump where we need it. Not where the strafe comes. Now we just gotta take those guys down. Do it with a single grenade. Noob tubes are fun. And I'll always try to look for a gun with a noob tube in this campaign. It's not like in multiplayer, no one... Oh, well, first of all, no one will BM you for using a noob tube. Secondly, it's perfect for clearing out large batches of enemies. And a lot of triggers in this game are reliant on clearing out the enemy. Other triggers are reliant on bots getting to a certain point, and bots will get there quicker if we either despawn the enemy or kill all of the enemies.
Dave, which one is it? Is it the one on the left or the right? The one on the left. Hey, isn't this danger close for the task force?
Another log wait.
Alan, what are you shooting at? There's nothing there. Ceasefire.
While we're riding, I'll just tell you a quick cool story about this particular copy of the game, because this very copy is pirated. Downloaded it from Pirate Bay for a shots fired marathon that was in November. Because well, let's be honest here. I'm honest enough. I've got a Steam version of the game. I've got a license, but Steam license does not let me choose any language besides Russian. And well, running a game on a marathon that is pretty much American would be, I don't know how to call it, would be unsuitable to run the game in Russian, since it doesn't really make anything quicker, and pretty much everyone watching me right now is English speaking and not Russian speaking, so well, whatever. Sorry, Bobby Kotick. You've had to let me choose the language. Another fun thing, this one doesn't blow up. Sedans don't blow up, but this one, right there, does. You put enough bullets into it. Alright, so that's where the actual speedrun begins. On this riding sequence, you go as fast as you can clear out certain enemies. That is the machine gunners and the gunners in... oh, not the gunners, but the drivers of the vehicles. The longer you wait, the longer you'll take to end this cutscene. Blow up the cars. Can't kill this guy because he has to put the rocket into you. Just get up, jump in, and rush in. Come on, where's his... oh crap, I lost his micro Uzi. I don't have to kill any of the enemies here, and when I go through here, they all despawn. So, but still, I don't have to, well, even wait for the boss here. 'Cause we're coming up to the first skip of the entire game, which is skipping dialogue, like this. He just walks there and ends us the level. Right, and another skip. We just walk past soap. And we need to get... Oh crap. Whoops. Alright, let's try that again. Walk past soap. Get here to the blue ice. Press F and climb up. Get ready for some voodoo magic. Just climb up. Nothing's going to happen here. Nothing to speed the climbing up.
Stay here and spawn. Wait for my go.
He's down there. Now. Wait for it. Ta-da! He's right here. I'll just jump down. Ironically, on Recruit, you never fall down. Even if I take my hands off the keyboard, I won't fall down. But on Veteran, when I did a Veteran speedrun of this game, I fell. Because you actually have to climb and have to hold on to it. If you let go of your mouse, you'll get nowhere. Just fall down. Yeah, we'll just skip that stealth sequence. It's, well, slow.
Target behind you. This is easier when you don't alert them. Heads up, I see tangos coming from multiple
Easier but slower, Soap.
Hostile to the right. Target on your right.
Oh, fuck.
Target on
This isn't good. Now I have to redo the entire sequence.
Target on your left. Tango on your 6.
Yeah, there are two things I'm genuinely afraid of in this game. First one is grenades, because grenades are a bitch. They're all close to you, you get blown up. If you try to toss them away, you'll get blown up. And the second thing is melee hits. It's not like in Modern Warfare 3 where melee hits were insta-death, but still they're much more powerful than any other weapons, except maybe the RPG, but you have to reload the RPG to take me down. You don't have to reload your hands, your knife. You just jump past them. As long as they are not near me, they won't be able to hit me. That's some good news. Well, let's get in. Need to shoot this guy so Soap doesn't take him down. Soap is savoring the flavor. It's gonna take him long to kill that guy. And while Soap kills the guy, he can't give us the command to take the ACS. Let's get up here, closer to the edge.
Roach, go to plan B.
And we just jump down. Run past, run to the snowmobiles.
Stay close and hug the wall. We use the MiGs for cover and cross the tarmac to the southeast. Take a run to the next MiG. Give me some cover and fire. Snowmobiles, keep moving. Roach, follow me. Let's go.
Don't want to get too close to those guys. I don't have enough ammo to clear them all out. You gotta be kidding me. This thing right here is random. Doesn't usually kill you. Right, now we just spam F so we could get on the snowmobile. At the very second it becomes available. Now the riding sequence. I have to avoid the rockets, because rockets damage you. And those post-explosives damage you. You can't actually get hit by a rocket here. The helicopter always misses.
Kilo 6-1, we're taking heavy fire, but we're almost there. Stand by. In the throttle, keep going.
Alright, this officially was the worst cliffhangers run on my of my life. I'm just tad bit bad in the English side here.
The rest of Task Force 141 brought in the ACS, Alan.
We'll skip the no Russian while speedrunning. Yep, yes. Yep. There's an incentive for me to showcase no Russian. That infamous airport mission to you. So donate and see it actually being run on the stream. Now takedown. One of the best looking skips here, because we're gonna shoot through the hotel. Good thing about my Steam version of the game is that it being Russian, featuring a massacre in a Russian airport, this mission was cut. Surprisingly, there is game data for it, but it's automatically skipped. Yeah, that's how you shoot through the hotel. Now we just have to run through the favela. Simple enough. No one cares about the civilians, but those guys. If I shoot any of the civilians, its mission failed. And those guys love to go up on my site. Just run around instead of ducking somewhere safe. Idiots. See, just like that. Just run around instead of letting me run. Almost at the finish. And now we have to look away so the slow-mo doesn't trigger. Saves us a little more than 5 seconds. And that's it for Act 1. The game is divided into 3 acts. That was the final mission of Act 1. Now we're up to Act 2. Taking control of James Ramirez, defending his homeland from the evil Russian occupants. So this mission here features a skip that I can not always take, can't always do, and certainly can't adequately explain how does it work. I think it's based on skipping the lines and enemy spawns, but nothing certain. I just know what I have to do. Right now I have to run past those guys. Need to get to the next save point, next control point. Because just like the other triggers, the control points are distributed into two. Some of them are dialogue based, and some of them are level position based. I have to get to this guy, so triggered save, then get to the rooftop. Take this one right here and start blasting. Let's get here. Now we just need to stay alive. Little reload skipping here. Saves me about 0.5 seconds each time. Yeah, they just keep screaming about the enemies, but no enemies actually spawn, because Dun and Foley are not here. Those guys did spawn for some reason. Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we did not get the skip. Because if we would, we would just get straight to that diner without any of the enemies spawning. I have to clear out the area. It'll take me a lot of time. Shit, and I'm here, which means enemies will spawn there. This is not good. I will need this AK because it has a noob tube on it. It's a guaranteed spawn. This AK always spawns here and always has a noob tube on it. And I'll need this M240. Now I just need to move to Burger Town and clear it out as well.
Team and secure the Burger Town. We're gonna move Raptor over there. This location has been compromised. Everyone else, listen up. We're moving Raptor ASAP. Stack up by the south entrance of Nate. We need to get the hell out of this building before those fast movers make another pass. Squad, be advised.
Alright, we're finally clear here. Now we need to move closer to the gas station, because we now have control of the Predator, and the gas station is the worst place to shoot the Predator to, because it has this rooftop and enemies spawn inside the building instead of outside, and it just can't take them down with a single missile. So we'll sit somewhere here and shoot our Predator. I think I had enough 5-player kill streaks to get unlimited use of that thing.
Squad, I've made it to the Burger Town meat locker. Raptor is inside and secure. The door is shut. You guys keep Ivan out. Friendly convoy is Oscar Mike.
Hunter 2-1, be advised multiple enemy foot mobiles have been sighted near the taco joint. Over. 10 plus KIAs. Good hit. Good hit.
Ramirez, use the remote controlled predator missiles. We got incoming infantry. Keep them away
Some
from
people
Burger
should
Town.
now spawn the bank, I think. Yeah, they are. Take him down as well.
This is Overlord Actual. We're seeing a large group of enemy reinforcements to your north. Over. Oh man, that's at least 10 more confirms, Hunter 2-1. Good shooting.
And there goes the Predator.
Predator! Be advised! The Predator is offline! I repeat, the Predator is offline!
Hunter 2-1, Goliath 1 has a visual on a hostile patrol coming from the southeast. Over.
Shoot some more people, because now we have to clear it out by hand, as opposed to clearing it out with a gun. Nope. Don't do this. Just don't. Is there somewhere?
Hunter 2-1, this is Overlord. We got a visual on a
Alright.
pair of enemy attack
Now 2 helicopters.
for your area. Over.
Copy, Overlord. Team,
Just gonna show off a little bit, because I won't actually use this. I'll use this right here. I'll try and take down the helicopter with a noob tube. You can actually do this. Bit close call. Another one. Now he's too far away. Let's get closer. There we go. There we go.
that heli is down.
Hunter 2-1, Hunter 4 has a visual on a hostile group near the Nova gas station. Over. Hunter 2-1, relay from Goliath 1. You got an enemy helicopter loaded for bear approaching your area. Over.
But actually it's quicker to shoot it down with an M240. Just have to pump enough lead into it. For the second one, we'll just use the Stinger. This should be a hit.
Nice work. That heli is down.
Alright, that's how you do it.
We're getting the hell out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
That's how you do it. We just need to get inside the convoy and wait for the bots, but that's trivial. Nothing to describe here.
This is Overlord. Give me a sit rep. Over.
Overlord, Hunter 2-1. Be advised. Precious cargo is secure. Repeat. Precious cargo is secure. For Oscar Mike.
Overlord copies all. Good job. Out.
Squad, we still got 2,000 civvies in Arcadia. If you got a family there, it's your lucky day. We're gonna go save their lives.
Right, now back to the favela. And this right here is, I think, the second hardest level of the whole game. If not the hardest. Because it's close, it's very narrow. A lot of narrow passages, and no save points at all. Everything here is based on the bot position and bot dialogue. And we're gonna go away from the bots. So I'll have to run approximately 400 meters without saving and with a lot of angry Brazilians at my ass. It's a good day to die. Luckily, I'm armed, and I've done that a lot of times before, so shouldn't take me more than one try. Alright, we got this. Let's just teleport here and regain close to another running sequence. Skip the pull-up animation, because Soap will be pulling us up on this one. Or at least should be, but we won't let him. Jump here, here, and kill off all of the enemies, so the dialogue will trigger. Now we just need to run. Jump here, so we certainly won't get the climbing cutscene, which is long, 15 seconds long, maybe even longer.
Folks, we can see them from the chopper. They're coming for you, dozens of them. Folks, there's too many of them. Get the hell
The game
out of
sees
there.
that your jump is not a close call, it won't play the cutscene.
We're circling the area, but I can't see you. You've got to get to the rooftops. Look, I see you. Jump down to the rooftops and meet inside to your position. Go! Roach, we're running on fumes here. You got 30 seconds. Run! Left! Turn left and jump down. Come on!
Irrelevant. We take some damage, but it won't matter much. And here, I have to just jump, not strafe jump, because if I strafe jump, I jump over the trigger for this. And even though I fly past the ladder, well, I won't be able to get a hold of it, because the game won't let me, unfortunately. Now Exodus. The probably worst mission to speedrun in terms of speedrunability. Let's call it that way. You'll see what I mean. Just run forward, and I'll just say that the mission end trigger is based on the bots, on the bot dialogue, and on the bot positions. So even though I am coming quickly, I'm moving very quickly. It won't matter too much. Have to clear out this batch so bots go a little bit quicker.
Roger that. I have new orders for you. This comes down from the top. Over. Your team is to divert to 4677 Brookmere Road after you have eliminated. Let's go!
Alright, can someone from the chat explain why do they have those weird numbers on their houses? Because here in Russia we just enumerate our houses in their order. If we've got 30 houses on the streets, the maximum number will be 30. But 4,500 houses on a single street doesn't look plausible to me. Right, and right here we stop. Now we just have to wait for the bots, but we should not go inside the house, because if we do, the bots will be moving slower. Instead of running, Sergeant Foley will be walking. And a walk instead of a run from him, from this point, takes 2 more minutes.
Alright. You heard the man. 4677 Brookmere Road. Move!
what's Yu-Gi-Oh? Some MMO? I think. I've heard some weird numbers in World of Warcraft that they had to devolve those numbers in I think that was that not trainer but yeah, Legion patch. So it won't be billions of health and damage. Alright, we're finally here. Shoot this guy. Sorry, but you're not allowed to pillage.
Ice pick.
Check the panic room. And this is how Foley would be walking if we'd get to the house too early.
Sarge, check out these tats. Not your average trooper, wow.
Get a couple of photos for G2 and check the bodies for intel. Shepard's not gonna like this. Overlord, the HBI is dead.
Alright, and now we're gonna have a long cutscene, 1.5 minutes I guess, so AMA. Just whatever you want to know.
USS Chicago, actual to dry dock shelter. We have a go. PDS hangar flooded. Full pressure. Begin deployment. Team 1 SDV is away. Hotel 6, bearing 019er. USS Dallas deploying Team 2. RV at the objective. Hotel 6, depth 20 meters. Team 2 at the objective.
Yo, I guess. Alright, that's it for the cutscene. Thanks for the questions, or the lack of them.
In position. Let's take them out together.
I've instead had 2 sips of that nice coffee I have here. And we're on to another tough mission. It's gonna be tough because of the ending sequence.
Moving up to section.
Beginning is trivial,
Hotel 6.
and a kid would be able to do it.
Got a visual on right. 3 to engage. Suppress weapons.
Shoot this guy. Breach.
Civilian hostages at your position. Watch your fire.
Now we just shoot this guy, this, and switch guns very quickly, so we would shake off the slow motion.
Roger that, Hotel 6. Team 2 will secure an evac. Get topside.
And then we
Okay, move upstairs.
take on the noob tube, because for some reason you run quicker with the noob tube of your rifle than you run with an actual rifle.
Hotel 6, more hostages are at your position.
Clear. Control. All deck 2
Alright, let's find us a good gun. A good gun is an SMG with a big magazine. Ideally P90, but I'll settle with an MP5.
Get some C4 in those
Sorry.
bodies. Go.
There we go.
C4 place, sir.
Get to an elevated position.
Great. Great, we've got a P90 here. Just wait at
There's a
the
patrol.
door.
Hold your fire until they're closer. We're going to set up an ambush. Get to an elevated position and wait. Because Hotel 7 is blown. Hotel 6 hostages from lower decks are being extracted by Team 2. Proceed to the top deck ASAP.
And this is where the tough part begins, because we're heavily outnumbered here, This is very close quarters, so enemies will try to punch me in the face instead of shooting me in the face. And punching is a lot more painful.
Send in reinforcements to handle the SAM site. Let's go. Those hostages aren't going to rescue themselves. Roger that. We'll call in for exfil.
Right now we need thermal sight gun.
To take the top deck ASAP so they can send in the Marines. Move. Hostiles are popping smoke.
We'll need to clear out the area so we could breach.
Hostages have been confirmed at your location along with possible explosives. Over. I can't get a clear shot. These guys are thermal optics. Stay clear of the smoke. Move. Copy that. All teams
Clear the area, come on. Where are those enemies? Alright, great. Only one enemy. Very good. And we're clear. And the fact that I breached this door instead of the one on the left makes the bots go right here, right now. And if I breach the door on the left, sometimes it's one run in two. I have to wait for the soap to go all the way from the lower platform, which is a long wait. To answer your question, yes, I have finished the game on Veteran. I even speedrun it on Veteran. It took me 3 hours 20 minutes to finish.
Local airspace is secure. Proceed on course to target area along route November 2. Punisher, this is Hunter Actual. Hunter 2-2 is moving to secure the SAM site at the southwest corner of main deck. Hunter 2-3 is proceeding towards the derrick building to disarm the explosives.
This right here was actually one of the best easy days, was yesterday, that I've ever had. No mistakes, no deaths, and a very, very, very quick door breach. As opposed to god-awful cliffhanger I've had.
This is just a 1-1 flight of 2 F-15s, 4 harms for the section.
Another cutscene. Infinity Ward love their cutscenes.
Good tone. Fox 3, Fox 3. Good kill, good kill. Ported 2-1, you're cleared all the way in. Good luck. Out. Ported 2-1 copies. 2-2 copies all. Doing solid copy. Two going out. Roger. Guns, guns, guns. Guns, guns, guns. 2-2-2-1, good effect on target. All snipers, this is McTavish. Stand by to engage. Stabilize. Roger. All snipers, clear to engage. Shift
Clear.
right. Shifting. Stabilize. Ready. On target. Shift right. Shifting. I see 4 hostiles on the next tower.
Sneaking section near the beginning. I just shot everyone.
Shepard, get those fighters to cease
I had silenced USB and silenced ACR, so instead of coming past them, I shot everyone I could.
guys. Ghost, cut the chatter. Stay frosty. Second wave going in. Stand by. 10 feet. 2-1 touching down at target. T1 is deployed. Going into go, go, go! 3 going into overhead. Otherwise, that's cover over. 5-3, this is 2-1. Solid copy on hold. 2-1 is in position for gun run. Copy 2-1. Landing target on the second floor. 2-1 copies. Got a tally on 6 seconds with inbound hunt.
We need to clear this area, because it's either me or the bots that clear it. And I'm quicker at this kind of thing. Gulag is one of the two levels that can soft lock the game for you.
Cell clear.
Fortunately, unlike the other soft lock, the contingency soft lock, this one is completely avoidable by you.
Negative. But I got
You just have to
hostiles on your floor.
wait a little bit before breaching the wall that leads to the to the shower room.
Repair security door. Get it open.
I'm working on it. This hardware is ancient.
Wait till the game saves there, and when the game saves, the game itself loads the last portion of the level. If you don't wait for the save, the game never loads it, and unfortunately, when you breach the second wall that leads to a shortcut scene with Captain Price, with Soap handing over his 1911 to Price, this section never loads and you just breach and fall down and just fall. You can't even die there.
Let's go. Too exposed.
So let's take 1014.
Bloody hell.
We'll need our new tube here.
I'll have to run a bypass.
We're very low on
Be advised.
new tube grenades, which is very bad. Meaning I will only be able to shoot here. Those guys. That's a lot of them. I'll have to clear the other ones manually.
Almost there. Moving through the auxiliary circuit.
Oh, come on! You should have missed that one.
Be advised. You got more tangos headed your way.
We're gonna need more cover. Grab a riot shield.
Almost there. Moving through the auxiliary circuit.
And when you approach this rope, you become invincible. Can't get damaged. Imagine my surprise when it turned out that in Modern Warfare 3 it's not like that.
In solitary confinement is dead. The power must be down in that section. Roger that. Squad, switch to Napers.
Right, and we got very lucky right here. Because it was recently discovered by yours truly. But if you get flashbanged at the end of this corridor, when you get shell-shocked by the ship, the shell-shock, the stun from the flash grenade overrides the shell-shock. And instead of walking really slowly while shell-shocked, you can walk with your normal speed. It's not sprinting, but it's good enough.
You'll have to breach
Now
the wall to get in.
let's take this one.
Find the breaching charge in the wall. We're taking a shortcut.
Right, so we'll need to flash off the shield guys, kill one of them, and then we can run past them.
I've detected 2 heat signatures. One of them should be prisoner 627.
And you cannot skip this sequence, nor speed it up by switching your guns. Unfortunately.
Drop it.
So, place? This belongs to you, sir. Who's so?
What the hell kind of name is so?
Bravo 6, be advised. They started the bombardment early. Get the hell out of there now.
Now we just go straight to the place we need to go.
There's the chopper! Get ready to jump!
Now we wait. Again. It's a fun game to run.
This way, this way! It's a dead end! It's far! Roach is down! Roach! Whatever you're gonna do, son, do it fast! Let's go! Let's go! Hook up! Go, go! Listen up. This evac site's getting hit hard. We need to buy him some time. Roach.
All call signs. The LZ is under heavy fire. Uncover enemy positions and engage potential targets. We got optics on us. Snipers, RPG teams, and heavy arms fire. All forward. 12 o'clock due west of our position. Negative 2-1 actual. All available air units are currently tasked with multiple casevacs along the Potomac. Proceed west to the target building and provide support. Out. Overlord, this is 2-1 actual. Be advised, we're inside and proceeding to the upper floor. Roger. Brigade Combat Team 1 has already peeled off an LAV to provide suppression. Over. Roger. Overlord copies all. Overlord, this is under 2-1
UMP could be better, but good enough.
Tell the LAV from PCT-1 to hold their fire. Over. Copy that, 2-1. Good hunting. Hunter 2-1, be advised, hostiles on the southwest corner of the 5th floor are hammering the evac site. Over. I will copy, Overlord. We are optimized to the 5th floor. Out. Overlord, we're on the 5th floor. Proceeding to the southwest corner. I got movement.
For some reason I couldn't take his gun. I don't know where did it go.
Overlord, we're on the 5th floor. Proceeding to the southwest corner. I got movement. All Hunter units. I have a visual on the enemy's crow's nest at the southwest corner. Move forward and clear it out.
Right now we'll need to put up some claymore mines.
Overlord copies all.
For a little skip.
The Washington Monument reports several transports away, but they are still vulnerable. Can you provide support from your position? Over.
Not one here. And we'll need a javelin, but I'll use later. Some sniping action.
Hunter 2-1, be advised you have enemy foot mobiles converging on your position. Stay frosty. Hunter 2-1, recommend you clear out of there. I see a mass of foot mobiles
Alright,
converging on your
there
position.
goes our skip.
Negative. Eyes on enemy armor and helicopters advancing on the evac site from the south and southwest. Ramirez, use some of the ordnance to take out the enemy vehicle. Move!
And ideally, it only takes 3 Javelin missiles. Take out 3 BTRs, and that's it. Sometimes the game wants me to also take one of the choppers flying around. Doesn't happen too often, but I think there's some logic to it.
Hunter 2-1, you bought the evac site. Valuable time. Well done.
Alright, now we just need to get to our own chopper and crash it. If you played this game, you know we'll crash. Others, sorry for the spoilers, boys.
Overlord, we've linked up with the CEOs on the rooftop and are heading out. Interrogative. Has the Washington Monument site been evacuated? Over.
This is Dagger 2-1. We are in position at the LZ on the rooftop. What's your status? Negative 2-1. They're still pinned down by infantry and light armor from the World War II memorial. Doesn't look good from here. Over.
Copy, Overlord. We'll do what we can from the air. Out.
First wave of civilian transports is away. Reaver 2, proceed.
That's a lot of flags.
Litter urgent personnel only. Overlord to all units, evacuation order April. I repeat, evacuation order April. Everyone get the hell out of there.
Some nice music. Written by, if my memory does not fail me. It usually doesn't. That guy who works with Nolan all the time, you know, Hans Zimmer. And suddenly it makes sense why the budget was so big. It is said that Modern Warfare 2 is the computer game, or at least was the computer game with the biggest budget until GTA 5 came out. Because GTA 5 required something more than $300 million, and Modern Warfare 2 is 250. There goes Act 2. Now we just need to finish Act 3 and that's it. That'll be the game.
Price, I can barely see Roaches shooting my satellite feed. Too much
Right,
interference.
so this one, Contingency, is the second mission that you can't soft lock. Unfortunately, I still haven't figured out what controls the soft lock.
They're onto us. Open fire. Convoy coming.
At some point I thought that it's the stealth sequence that does it, but it turned out to be untrue, because well, I completed the stealth sequence ideally here and in the forest, never got pinched, and still got soft lock. So maybe my second theory is based on another game save. The level does load completely, entirely, unlike in Gulag, but still, quads have to run past some triggers, some points, I don't know, because I've noticed that when I soft locked the level, some enemies did not spawn near the submarine. Still, since stealth is not an option anymore, since I know for certain that I don't need to stealth here, I'll just run past everyone. Do you like dogs? Oh, like in Snatch? Do you like dogs? The hell is that barking thing? Let's take ourselves some good weapon. AA-12. Right, maybe this save right here is what causes the soft lock to not happen. I'm still unsure about it, but here they are. Here are the 4 enemies that did not spawn the time I had soft lock. So I'm assuming that we're good. Won't have to replay this level. Shoot down the helicopter. Always so annoying. Now we just need to run to the control tower. The PTR won't be the problem. A problem. Another double kill with a missile. Never mentioned, but I did dispatch the 2 BTRs and Wolverines with only 1 missile. RPG. Take down this truck. Now, right here, right now, I need to walk away as far as I can, so I'll skip the ghost dialogue when Price launches the rocket, the nuke. Because while Price does speak through the radio, meaning I can hear him everywhere in the level, Ghost does not use his radio, so if I'm far away, his dialogue, I won't be able to hear his dialogue, and I think that's for performance issues. The game will simply skip the dialogue because, well, what's the reason in playing it if I can't hear it? So we'll just go somewhere here. Look at the beautiful car. Russian automotive at its finest. Notice that Private Wade right here had a different face than the last time. Because it's randomly generated and it's not stored anywhere. So even if he was, for example, white at the end of their own accord, he can be black here. He was black, his face can be covered up in some towel. I don't know what it is. Balaclava. It's randomized.
Come in, Sat 1. This is ISS Control. Houston's requesting a feed from your helmet cam, over. They want you to look over towards
Another
the dark side of
cutscene.
the Earth. Should be cresting the horizon
Told you,
about 15 degrees east
this
of
game
the
is fun to run.
UV rays. There it is.
Got a lot of time to enjoy coffee.
Come in, Houston. Are you getting this?
Copy that, ISS. Video feed from Sat 1 is clear. Sat 1, keep tracking the bogey. We're looking into it. Stand by.
Houston, we're not scheduled for any satellite launches today, are we?
ISS Houston, stand by. You may have a problem here.
Houston, this is ISS Control. Any word on the...
Oh hey, Houston has a problem. What a surprise. Well, this guy certainly won't be the Martian. Because he's not Matt Damon. Anyhow, back to the game. Our sight is gone. So we'll use iron sights for the rest of the Ramirez part of the game. We'll just follow Don at this point, because the triggers are still for the bots, not for me. And Don always knows where to go, where the helicopters will fall and where's the safe route. The best idea would be to follow him through that safe corridor that he somehow sees. You can actually pick up those things. The flashes as well. I once soft-locked my own game here by throwing flashes at Foley, hoping to skip his dialogue. He just never finished talking and never activated the next cutscene. By the way, he's lying. Street lights are working. I'm just a runner. Speed run my life. Yeah, I'm not Macaragium. I can't sing. I've got song requests for this. Come on. I'll let the chumps without song requests sing. I've got the professionals to do the job. At this point, the enemies behind me despawn. I'll just reload all the guns, because I'll need them later. Even though it doesn't look like it while I'm speedrunning the game, I think it's a really good gameplay mechanic, and it's a really good story mechanic, campaign mechanic. Well, the fact that I see nothing and only the lightnings, lightning strokes provide some light and some insight into where the enemies are. Because at this point I just memorized where they spawn and where they come from. Also, notice the thermal sight on Corporal's weapon. Wondered why would he need it.
Real or not, man, this place is history. Hope they got out time.
Hustle up! Get to Whiskey Hotel! Keep hitting them with the 240 Bravos! Get more men moving on the left flank!
Alright, this one is another very hard place. Because a lot of close quarter battles. And even more enemies than in Brazil. Despawn everyone. Spawn done. Reload all of the guns. I'll need them. Let's try and make this first try. This guy? Grenade? Oh, come on. That was a very bad grenade. I just need to get right here, so all of the enemies will despawn. Alright. Finally, man. It's not the simplest thing to do. Alright, Corporal Dunn is here, but we still have to wait for Sergeant Foley to show up. Because he has to be the one who kicks the door out. Reload. Yes, reload the flare.
So, when we going to Moscow? Not soon enough. I know we're gonna burn it down when we get there.
When the time is right. When the time is right.
Alright, so that's it for the Ramirez campaign. Now we just have to tie up some loose ends.
Snipers in position.
Strike team go. Engage Mecca up on site.
Roger that. Solid copy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Notice that I've got even closer to my point of destination. I got lucky enough not to be melee hit by any snipers, which is very good.
We got 2 trucks leaving the target building.
Now I just need to get to the house, clear it out, and wait for a long time.
Roger. Firing javelin. Danger close.
It's always 5 minutes of waiting.
2 away.
While I'm breaching, the game always refills my magazine and makes me invincible, so... You gotta be kidding me.
Tango down.
There are 3 of them, not 2 of them. Hell, this is not going good.
Roger. Firing javelin. Danger close. 2 away. Got him. Got mobile in the open. Off, it's clear. Let's go, let's go.
Just need to clear the top floor.
Ghost. Basement clear. Copy, basement clear. Top floor clear. Roger that. Top floor clear.
And we're clear. Let's put on some landmines.
We group on me.
Scarecrow, photographs.
Roger that.
Shepard, this is Ghost. No sign of Makarov.
AKNL 86, says Alex. Alright.
Any luck in Afghanistan?
Plenty. At least 50 hard guns.
Yeah, for those who don't understand, don't get it. I've got a tradition of letting the chat choose my weapons for this mission while I'm running this game on my own stream.
Names, contacts, places, everything.
AK, the shotgun of course,
That's
the
idea.
L86, those are up top.
Force ETA in 5 minutes. Get that intel. Shepard out.
This,
Makarov's computer and start the transfer.
come on, where it is?
I've got
Is
the
it?
front. Go.
On my way.
There we are. There it is.
Task force, this is Price. More of Makarov's men just arrived at the boneyard.
Let's put
So cover me.
last landmines
Stop
on.
that guy over there and use his radio to tap into their comms. Ghost, we're going silent for a few minutes. Good luck up there in Russia. Price out. Roach, there's an armory in the basement. Better stock up while you can. Makarov's men are going to do whatever it takes to keep us from leaving with his intel. We need to protect the DSM until it
Load
transfers down.
everything.
Use the weapons caches and set up your
Ooh,
claymores
a
and
Kimbo
UAV.
TMP.
Defensive positions. Let's go. Ready to engage. Enemy fast
Fun.
attack choppers coming in from the northwest. Roger that. Enemy helos approaching from the northwest. We gotta cover the front line. I'm moving to the main window. I need someone to mine and cover the driveway approach. Roach, use your claymores on the driveway and pull back to the house. He's down. RPG team approaching from the west.
For some reason you can't shoot this chopper down, but the others, those that arrive here and there, you can't shoot them down. With an RPG or with a noob tube, doesn't matter.
Before they get too close, recommend you switch to scope weapons. Over. Roger that. Everyone cover the field to the southeast. Move. I got eyes on. Here they come. They're in the field to the southeast. That's one down. Hostile neutralized. Hostile neutralized. Got one. Tango down.
Oh, that's a lot of landmines going down.
RPG team moving in from the east. Roger that. RPG team moving in from the east. I have eyes on additional hostile forces moving in your position. They're approaching through the solar panels east of the house. They're moving in through the solar panels east of the house. Use your claymores if you have them. Plant them around the trail east of the
Where's the...
house.
What the... Where? Was he right here? How the hell did I not notice him? That's weird.
RPG team moving in from the southwest. Got it. RPG
This
moving in from the southwest.
was very close.
Sniper team 1 to strike team. Be
Because
advised, enemy helos approaching from the
a
northwest
few
and
pixels
southeast.
closer and I would be
You're gonna be without
blown
direct
up
support
with
for
this
30
guy
seconds.
from
Stand
my own
by.
landmine.
Enemy choppers in 15 seconds.
It actually happened on another marathon, on Golden Split Marathon a year ago. Still remember that. Man. That was not fun. Although it was amusing to watch.
Tango down.
Fun fact, the snipers on the rooftops that just shoot and say tango down actually do kill enemies,
Troops west of the house.
one at a time.
They must be by the boathouse.
They once stolen one of my enemies,
RPGs in the dining room window plus L86 machine guns. Roger that.
just charged at them with a knife, but they shot the guy instead. Thus, stealing my frag. I will need to intercept them right here. "30 seconds left to wait. Just clear this thingy out a little bit. Get to the DSM. Come on, come on, come on.
This is Shepard. We're almost at the LZ. What's your status? Over. We're on our way to the
Now just get to the LZ. Prepare your Bible thumbs. And that's another long cutscene.
Hang on! Thunder 2-1. I've got red smoke in the tree line. Stand by to engage on my mark.
Roger that. I have a visual on the rest. Stand by.
Thunder 2-1.
Roger that. Clear hot. Guns.
Fun fact, this helicopter right here can't be shot down by their fire. They shoot an RPG to it, they hit, it comes down.
Come on! Get up! Get up! Get up! We're almost there!
Gold Eagles on the ground. Whatever Cyber's on thermal.
Cover that! Move! Move! Head out! Go! 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 Do you have the DSL? We got it, sir!
Good. That's one less loose end.
No!
Area is sanitized. All targets destroyed. Solid copy. No movement detected. 2-6 going into holding pattern.
Alright, back to running the game. We only have 3 levels left, one of which is an auto-scroller. And I think I've got enough time to finish the game in the estimate.
So, Shepard's trying to wipe out House and Makarov at the same time. Head for Running Point Bravo to the west. Trust no one. Head for the Running Point. Go, go, go! Nikolai, this is Price. Be advised, the LZ is hot. I repeat, the LZ is hot. Okay, Captain Price. I am on the way. Try to get the situation under control before I get there, okay? Price, I am approaching the boneyard. I see you do not have situation under control. Very unsafe to land. It looks like when I was in Afghanistan with the Soviets. Right, whatever you say, Nikolai, just get here, sharpish. Nikolai, just shut up and land the bloody plane. We're on our way. So, I'm gonna get some transport. Make your way west towards the runway. So, let Makarov and Shepard's men kill each other off as much as you can. Captain Price, I'm taking off in 1 minute. You better hurry if you want right out of here. We can use their comms to listen in on their radio traffic. I'm gonna try.
Nothing's going to happen if we don't shoot those guys, but I just like shooting people in the face. So I'll shoot them.
Price. Shepard's a war hero now. Got your operations playbook. He's got a blank check.
By the way, what Nikolai just said about Afghanistan makes him at least 45 years old at the moment of the game. Because military draft in Russia is from 18 years, and even if we presume that he was drafted in 18, at the very end of the war, and Soviets... Well, alright, whatever, next time. This guy gets shot, and the vehicle will drive itself. I'm not touching the keyboard. Fun enough. Right, so about Nikolai. Soviets escaped Afghanistan in 1984. 84 minus 18 makes him at least 1966 year of birth. And the game takes place in 2016, I think. No, that's 2015, which is still a lot. So Nikolai is old as hell, probably older than Price at this point. Unfortunately, no noob tubes here. This is a very bad thing. I can do the skip with a UMP, but this is much better done with a noob tube. Cut those guys down. We're all in. The last actual level of the game, not counting the auto-scroller sequence.
Make sure you're using the suppressed weapon, otherwise we're dead. Tango up ahead. Do not engage.
Whatever.
It's over here! They're onto us. Go loud.
Alright, it's very important to look on the ground on this one, because that way those guys despawn. Still no new tube. Bad news. No! Come on, what does it take so long for you to change the weapon?
Grab a riot shield. We'll need cover out here.
No, we won't. Let's take some gun from here, because it's loaded up. Now we go here, take an 84, and fire it on the rooftop. No, skip did not happen. I'll have to clear the area, then breach. Come on! Who's left? What the hell, Price?
All units be advised, this is Gold Eagle.
So, take a deagle.
I'm executing Directive 116 Bravo. If you're still inside, your service will be honored. Shepherd out.
Spam F. Go! Move. No, Alex. Unfortunately not. Alright, so at this point we just have to stay alive and drive. This level's a bit tricky on veteran, but on recruit, no problem at all. I think I could complete it with my eyes closed, although I think I won't be doing this now. Where you type your Domtic in the computer, it's Bulletstorm. It's an awesome FPS called Bulletstorm. I tried running it, but it's a very long one. My first run cost me 4 hours of my time and I decided, screw it. Although I loved the game casually, and I still love it casually. Because a lot of stuff, Alex. A lot of stuff went wrong in this run. No Wolverine skip, for example. Alright, now the last cutscene. Prepare to spam F into the chat. No, not yet. It's too early. Spam F when you see it on the screen. So last skip of the game saves us 2 seconds. We don't come close to the shepherd, we just swing the knife when we get close to the car. That activates the cutscene as well.
5 years ago, I lost 30,000 men in the blink of an eye. And the world just fucking watched. Tomorrow,
I tried to do that.
there will be
It
no shortage
doesn't
of
work that
volunteers,
well, unfortunately.
no shortage of patriots.
I used the mouse wheel.
You understand?
Maybe it's somehow tied to the inputs of the game, but doesn't read all of the mouse wheel inputs. Alright, are we getting a sub 140? I think we do. I guess. Alright, spam F now. Get ready for time. Time. Alright, we got sub 140, I guess. And mods, do we have the donation incentive for no Russian? That's weird. Does it mean I finish right here, right now, or what do I do now? I'm getting a little confused here. Alright, since we're behind on schedule, thanks everyone for watching this run. My name was the_VK. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me by my Twitter handle th3vk. Well, I speedrun Call of Duty. I speedrun a lot of different first-person shooter games. I'm a big fan of shooting. Thank you. and good luck and goodbye.